It was a gamble the Premier hoped would pay big dividends. A proposal from the Australian Turf Club to sell Rosehill Racecourse to developers, making way for tens of thousands of new homes that the city desperately needs. But instead, the ATC's facing an internal revolt, and now Chris Minns is being referred to the corruption watchdog.
Anyone in the state can make a referral to ICAC. Anyone. Doesn't mean that they're conducting an investigation.
A parliamentary committee's making the referral after examining a meeting the Premier held with his old friend and ATC executive Steve McMahon, who's not accused of any wrongdoing.
I said I wanted to present an idea that I think would be mutually beneficial for the community and for the racecourse.
While the Premier's public diary included that meeting, it didn't list its specific purpose, and Liberal and crossbench members who dominate the committee believe it should have. Former One Nation and now independent MP Mark Latham saying today he met with his longtime Labor mate Steve McMahon and falsely declared it as a meet and greet when it was a meeting to sell Rosehill.
The reason it's known that Rosehill was discussed at that meeting is because myself, Steve McMahon and my Chief of Staff have told everybody about it.
Earlier this year, the ICAC Commissioner wrote to politicians warning them not to weaponise referrals. The government says that's exactly what's happening.
This is the Greens and the opposition in cahoots with Mark Latham. If someone comes to you and says we have a site in the centre of Sydney where we could build 25,000 homes, there is no Premier anywhere who should be turning that down.
Chris Minns says he still believes in the plan to redevelop Rosehill, but it'll be up to Turf Club members when they vote next year, and that's not looking promising. What might have been a crowning achievement for the Premier is fast becoming a thorn in his government's side. Nick Dole, ABC News, Sydney.